Hi boys and girls, happy Thursday. Today I'm going to show you how you can use your graphic organizer from yesterday's writing to actually make your spring writing today. So come on close to the computer. Today it says 5 cents of spring writing. You will use the graphic organizer you did yesterday and write a paragraph about spring. So you're going to bring up the graphic organizer that you did yesterday. So I'm going to bring up mine, and it has I hear, I feel, I taste, I smell, I see, and each box had 3 to 5 things that I wrote. Now I want to use this to help me with my writing today. So the next slide, I did a writing. So I'm going to show you what it says. Thursday spring writing. Use your brainstorm graphic organizer from slide 1. Complete one paragraph about the spring that is about 5 to 8 sentences. Remember to include a catchy lead, sound effect, question, dialogue, paint a picture. Remember to include a powerful ending, hope, wish, paint a picture, dialogue. So my writing starts, boys and girls, with chirp, chirp. And I hope that you can identify my catchy lead. I used a sound effect lead. And I know that when I look back at my graphic organizer, I can start with the sound. And I can see I have tweeting birds in here. So maybe that's how I wanted to start my writing, with a little bit of sound. So I put a beautiful red robin guarded its nest in the blossoming tree. I didn't just want to say a bird was chirping in the tree. I was thinking, well, what kind of birds do we have? We have cardinals, we have blue jays, we have robins. So I was trying to think of a particular bird and what that bird was doing. Now I could have written about a bird building a nest, but I have my bird guarding the nest. It was as if he was greeting the season of spring, because when you hear all that chirping, you think of the birds being happy that it's the spring season. Now, I'm going to start to talk about flowers. So I wanted to use my graphic organizer, and I wanted to see, well, what did I put in here about flowers? So I have down here, I see golden daffodils. And I did say I feel velvety flowers. Even in the smell, I smell sweet tulip blossoms. So it looks like I used a lot from our book, where we had like tulips and daffodils. There's even an iris here. So I wanted to get specific with my flowers. So I'm going to go back to my writing and show you how I took that organizer and I put the golden yellow daffodils line the path leading to the garden. And I remembered the book that we read, and I remembered those yellow flowers kind of lining the path. So that's where I kind of got my thoughts from the story. I could smell the fragrant daisies and sweet tulip blossoms in the spring air. And then I remembered in the writing that we talked about bumblebees. And I also had that in my graphic organizer. So again, I'm going to go back to my graphic organizer, and I'm going to show you that I even had under sound bees buzzing. So again, I added that here. A bumblebee was busy pollinating all the colorful velvety blooms. So I had that word velvety in there, and I had the bumblebees as well. Now, I'm looking at that paragraph, and I have about 5 sentences, and I'm talking mostly about the smell of the flowers and the sounds. So I'm going to now continue into another paragraph. Now, I just want to show you, boys and girls, that when you have about 4 to 6 sentences and you want to start a new paragraph, you need to press the tab button and the tab will indent for your next paragraph. And I want to go back to some of the sounds in my graphic organizer. So my next paragraph starts with sound, and it says, "The loud lawnmower was cutting the fuzzy blades of the growing green grass." And all of these next couple things were also in my graphic organizer. Neighbors were gardening, children were playing, and families were busy spring cleaning. Little critters were busy getting ready for spring too. And I'm going to show you that, boys and girls, that I really was using my graphic organizer. So all in I see, I had family spring cleaning, neighbors gardening, little critters getting busy. So I made sure to include them in my writing. And then, just to read you, I'm getting close to the end of my spring writing. It says, "The flowers were preparing to feast on the spring rain. I could feel the gentle breeze as the green leaves of the oak tree swayed in the wind." Now, it does say up here in the directions to include a powerful ending, a hope, a wish, paint a picture, and I hope you can identify that I have really been trying to paint a picture in your mind. So my powerful ending is nature was alive. So, boys and girls, I did 2 paragraphs. I have about 4 to 6 sentences in each paragraph. I indented for my 2 paragraphs, and I really made sure to use my graphic organizer to help with my writing. I hope you have a good time, and I can't wait to see your spring writings. Have a good day, boys and girls. Happy writing.